Remember, remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I know of no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Guy Fawkes, it was his intent to blow up the king and the parliament. 70 barrels of powder below, poor old England to overthrow. By God's providence, he was catched with a dark lantern and burning match. Holla boys, make the bells ring. Holla boys, God save the king. Hip hip hooray.
Welcome to Geekonomics.
The 5th of November.
Remember the 5th of November. One of my favorite movies of all time. V for Vendetta. That was a good flick. Better graphic novel, but a good flick.
Yes.
Nonetheless.
But yeah, it was very well
Great
done.
Hugo Weaving movie. You don't even realize it's him because he's like burnt and everything.
He has a mask on?
Yeah. The whole movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It looks like Deadpool in the end. Like
yeah.
before Deadpool becomes Deadpool.
Man, if I had today off, I would either read the graphic novel, reread it, or watch the movie.
Yeah.
I'd pick one of the two.
Hot Natalie Portman in that too. Just anything Natalie Portman's in, she's hot, but yeah.
Not everything. There's been movies where she's not hot because she's like
Name one.
Black Swan.
She was hot in that.
I don't know. Her character was going through like horrible things. I wasn't like, turned on by it. I didn't watch it and be like,
I've never seen the movie.
She's so hot. Ah.
I've never seen the movie, so I couldn't tell you.
So there you go.
I did watch The Post over the weekend, though.
The Poster?
The Post.
Oh.
Tom Hanks.
It was all right.
Meryl Streep. It was good. Yeah, I liked it.
I watched it and went, I knew the ending. It was like watching the Titanic. You're like,
well, it's one of those history movies, you know. It's like it was cool to see like the back, like the inside.
But it was like not even the big paper. It was like,
well, the Post was never the big.
I know
that was the whole thing of it. Was
I
that
know
the Post was the one that.
It was very whimsical and Steven Spielberg-esque. Yeah. But I watched it and I went, okay.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Like there was no like you know the story, so I didn't feel.
Yeah, I mean it's all those history movies. You know the story. It's like Apollo 13. You know they get back.
But that was more.
I mean, you're not like.
I felt like I was more
worried
intrigued.
They're not going to make it back. You know they survive.
Yeah, but the Post.
Like Titanic, you know the boat's going to sink.
The Post was very. It moved very quickly.
It's like the movie Miracle. You know the USA is going to win the game at the end of the movie.
But I was more enthralled with Miracle. There was something about the Post that just didn't. It was good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like.
It was more like
amazing.
Just about, I don't think the movie was more about what happened.
Yes,
I think
was. It was all about what happened.
No, but I think there was also an underlying. I think the way Spielberg shot it, if you watch it, it was more about how Meryl Streep's character was like one of the first female. Was the first female publisher of a newspaper, and that like all the like.
Yeah.
Her becoming like an icon more than anything.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know. It was good.
There's like a lot of scenes where like all the women are looking at her, and they're all like. You know,
it was Steven Spielberg.
He's not good with like
schmaltzy.
The only good history movie he ever did was Schindler's List. Besides that, it's not been.
No,
his history movies aren't that great.
His history movies are really good.
Yeah.
About the slaves, like Amistad, that was fantastic. Schindler's List was fantastic.
I was shot in Connecticut actually.
Mystic.
The boat's still there.
What else? He did about the bombing. That was kind of under the radar movie. He did the bombing with the.
Yeah.
But the Post, it was good, but it wasn't like I don't know. I wanted more. It was all right. It was it's enjoyable, but it was. At the end, I went okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean, it's kind of a weird topic.
And you think it would have been like amazing because you had Tom Hanks
it's almost
and
like they set
Meryl
up
Streep.
like a sequel at the end. I was kind of like, is there like another one coming?
You know, the movie was very Oscar bait. It was Oscar bait.
Oh yeah, it was so Oscar.
It was Oscar. It literally, when they were the guy writing the screenplay was like Oscar bait.
Right after I watched The Post, I watched Shape of Water.
I love that movie.
Oh my gosh,
I love that movie.
Talk about gratuitous sexual innuendo.
That movie was great.
Ugh,
I loved it way more than The Post. It was
awful.
You didn't like it?
I despised it.
Wow.
It was just
I loved
too much. It was
too
like
much of what?
We get it. We get it. Guillermo
They
del Toro.
gotta save the monster.
You can make a sea monster, and you want him to fall in love with a woman, and it's all about her having sex with a monster.
Yeah, it wasn't all about that. They had sex like once or whatever. Yeah. I love the neighbor.
Yeah, he was the only good thing.
He looks like Gary from Music Outlet. Looks exactly like Gary from Music Outlet. That actor. I love that actor.
Actor's really good.
But I love Shape of Water. Shape of Water was one of my favorites.
Michael Shannon's just good in anything. He was good.
Oh, he was an awesome villain.
Yeah.
He was great.
It was just very cliche.
It was just a great monster movie. Something we don't get.
It was a monster movie.
There was a monster in it.
Story.
It was a monster. Yeah. King Kong. Monster movie. Love story.
Yeah, but that was actual monster. This one's kind of like just like a...
He's a monster.
A huge sea creature.
Yeah, whatever. If you can call him a sea creature, he's still a monster.
I don't know if he was considered a monster. He was a mutant. Technically.
You know why I liked it? It wasn't a superhero film. It was different. And I don't know. There's something about it I really liked. Yeah. But, you know, by the end of the year, you get like, you get kind of like superhero fatigue. Yeah. And when I get all the Oscar movies come out, I get excited because I'm like, finally, good movies. Movies that are like different.
Doesn't mean they're going to be good movies. It's just they're movies that are
mostly they are a lot better. I like the superhero movies too, but there's only so many times I can see the same thing happen.
I mean, you can see Aquaman soon, so you'll be.
I'm not seeing that. Good luck with that. I'm not going. Ugh. I'm going to the next movie. I want to see
Bohemian Rhapsody this weekend.
I never see animated movies, but I'm going to see the Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
looks good.
I'm going to go Thursday night.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to join me, they can. I'm going no matter what.
I wanted to see.
But that's
like I said, I wanted to see Bohemian Rhapsody over the weekend. I want to see Rocket Man when that comes out too. That should be good.
That comes out next year, right?
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody one looks really good.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good reviews, so I'm hoping it's.
Did it come out already?
It came out Friday.
Oh my god, I'm so out of the loop.
I know.
It's out already? I didn't know. I would. Yeah, I want to see that too. But Spider-Verse, I'm excited for. Aquaman, hard pass for me. I could give two shits about Aquaman. Unless like everybody comes back like it's amazing. I'll see it on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I'm not going opening night.
I might even just wait till it like hits the HBOs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go opening night and then be like, I just wasted my free movie ticket on this.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to waste my free movie ticket on.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Aquaman. So Mark.
Yes.
Before we get into your bridal thing, let's real quickly. We the Halloween break last week. I put our
Halloween episode.
Our Halloween
15 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes, a special guest star Dan, the announcer man.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So we got to see Star Wars in concert.
We did.
I'm still on cloud 9 by that.
I am still like I felt.
I cried twice.
Well, I bet you do. You cried.
I cried in the beginning.
You're very sappy when it comes
and
to Star Wars for some reason.
And I cried at the end. I had tears.
Yeah, you're a sap.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
It was really good. I've said to many people, my first review is it was like seeing the movie for the first time all over again.
That's what I told you.
I said that. I'm just saying.
And then you mocked. Then you proceeded to mock. And everybody clapped. Oh, we know the characters. And then I was like, thank God I didn't sit next to you and John. I was so happy to be by myself.
Well, we were quiet during the whole thing.
Next to you, curmudgeons.
We were fine.
How dare you clap? No.
We weren't saying that to anybody. We were fine. We were having a good time.
No, it was awesome. I loved it.
Just threw me off at first. I wasn't used to it. I've never been to like a immersive thing like that before. Like a Rocky Horror or anything like that. I've never been to one of those. So it was just a little weird. I felt like, I don't know, I felt embarrassed to clap for some reason. I don't know why. I felt weird.
Dude, I was hooting and hollering.
Well, I know you probably are.
It was great. Everybody's dressed up. Everybody had a great time. It was just magical.
Like, I didn't know how to dress for it either. That was the other thing. I don't know if I was supposed to, like, wear a t-shirt.
Okay.
Or wear a dress shirt.
This is the funniest thing. You text me. "Oh, we should dress up then." And I said, "Yeah, I'm wearing my Star Wars tie and a button down."
Well, I didn't know if you were.
And then you show up with a polo shirt, which you wear every day. And I thought, I thought you were dressing up.
That's dress up. I don't know. I'm not gonna wear like.
I
don't have dress shirts.
I thought you could wear a Star Wars shirt.
I don't have a Star Wars dress shirt.
Or a Star Wars shirt in general.
Well, because I didn't think that was fancy to go to the Bushnell. I didn't think that was.
Dude, the girl next to me was dressed as Chewbacca.
I know.
Next to that, there was a girl dressed as Rey.
Like a Chewbacca onesie, and I was like, well, I really could have just worn anything.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, you're going to the theater. I've been there before.
You gotta wear your finest polos.
Well, no, I've been there for other, no, but I'm like a nice dress polo shirt.
I just see you opening your closet with all these polos. You're like, oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
They're all blue. That's the blue one.
Well, there's gray, and there's blue, and there's
different flavors
black.
of polos.
Yeah. I know my colors I like, and I like them. I'll tell you how to dress.
God, you do all the time.
I do not.
You constantly pick up.
I never once said anything about how you.
Oh, holy shit! You used to pick.
Like you need to.
You
wear
know
this.
it's winter when Brian's gonna be that guy. He's got the Argyle on. He's got his shirt that looks like he's gonna play rugby. Huh? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Know.
See?
I don't say that you have to not wear those.
No, but you constantly make comments
Well,
all
that's what friends
the time.
are for. That's what buddies do to each other.
Not really. It's kind of weird.
No, that's what buddies do to each other.
It's also like Rocky too, and he's constantly talking about people's weight. It's like weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, that is awkward.
And then you and the shirts.
I don't pick on you. I only pick on your shirt because you wear the Argyle. That's all. I think it's funny.
How is it funny?
I don't. I just think it's funny. I like it.
That makes sense.
I like your Argyle. You're like known for it. It's like your thing. You do know when it's getting cold outside is when you pull out the Argyles. That's like a thing.
All right.
When you've known someone like over 10 years per Facebook.
Keep digging. What did you do?
You do know. Like when you flannel. You know when you got the flannel going. You know
I have my flannel on and a hoodie.
Yeah. Well, you're really,
really
comfortable today.
Anyway, back to the Star Wars. Anyway, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
And I hope they do the next movies because I think like if we can get
I know
more
they're
people
planning
to
on
go.
doing. I heard that while we're there, they're doing Empire next year, and then the year after they're going to do Return of the Jedi.
Well, Empire and Return of the Jedi are on tour.
Yeah, they have to wait until those are done, I guess, and then they get them like second.
Well, the movie
run.
No, it's not. The movie's on tour, so they have to. The movie goes on tour.
Saying. It's like the Bush. Like that's what the Bush. Like after it's like the touring version of the Broadway shows.
Yeah,
it's that same kind of thing. It's like,
but don't
once it's gone through its real tour, then like they'll let it out to like the different.
These people also have to rehearse. And they have to learn the score.
I know.
That's a lot of work. It was awesome. Like they did fantastic.
It was like I said to John. It was like no different than a John Williams conducted orchestra. It was exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. At this point,
but I didn't like hear any difference. It was like no like, oh, I remember that. That's a off.
And for people
and
they're
also a symphony. They do it for a living. I mean, that's their job. So I'm pretty sure they know how to do it.
But for people who were wondering, I mean, they stripped the score out of the movie, and it's just the dialogue and sound effects. Yeah. The only time you actually hear music is the cantina scene.
The cantina, which is locked
a band.
They can't. Yeah.
But the band playing in the music, so why would they do that?
Yeah.
I mean,
they do have the music for the cantina side.
I know. I was wondering if they were going to do that.
That's just a very certain.
It's the special edition of the movie, so some of the CG stuff that George Lucas added
looks really CG'd.
Well, it doesn't hold up.
No.
It doesn't hold up
That's what I'm saying. It looks really CG'd.
Yeah,
it's like you can tell.
When they do the Jabba the Hutt scene.
The Jabba the Hutt scene, and all the stuff in Mos Eisley that they added, you can tell is different.
Yeah. Well, it's also funny.
The stuff with the stormtroopers when they're in the sand.
Boba Fett shows up in the second movie, but he shows up in the first movie after
they forced him into this movie.
The Jabba the Hutt scene. He's standing there.
Yeah.
Which he has no reason to be there.
No.
He's just one of the hunters with Jabba the Hutt.
Yes, just one of his bounty hunters.
They did not put in the version of when the alien does the weird strip dance.
They got rid of that. That was taken out of all of them, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's not in there, which thank God.
Yes.
It's so cringeworthy because they gave the
song. They added like a song.
It's a song, I believe.
Yeah, it was like the same kind of thing as like Jabba's palace scene in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, well, isn't Jabba's palace when they have the song too, or no? It might.
He was like another version of that song, but this is also in the cantina. They had like a thing.
They added something.
And they added a song into it.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Overall, though, man, it was great. You actually could hear the dialogue. They had subtitles on if you couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
People were hooting and hollering.
Like I was even saying
great.
too, there was lines that I didn't know were in the movie that you could hear or see on the screen. So it was like amazing.
Yeah.
I things I didn't know. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's what they've always said. I didn't know that.
Now it's so funny because you watch a movie like A New Hope, and a movie like that.
And you realize how big of a douchebag George Lucas was.
Why?
Because who names a character Porkins?
Well, he's
As a heavy-set gentleman,
He-
it's offended me since I was younger.
You're offended?
I am offended. Everyone else has a real name. Biggs, Wedge,
Wedge?
Luke.
Biggs?
Red 4, Porkins, really?
Are you turning into a SJW? You going to go online and complain?
No.
Okay.
But still, it's like you couldn't think of a better name than that? You could have given him a name like Richards or something?
No, Porkins. Well, what if his name? What if that's his last name?
Johnson.
And he comes from a long line
No
of
one's
Porkins.
named Porkins.
Is Porkins the last name or his first name? Do we know?
Who cares? He's dead.
Well, then,
I don't like it.
at least he died doing what he does best.
Being fat inside of the X-Wing?
Porking.
Being a terrible fighter pilot in an X-Wing?
You know what's funny? When I watch The Last Jedi, and the opening scene with the big battleship, and they have the big fight scene.
Yeah.
The one person who dies, that it bothers me that he's in the movie, but I also get very excited that he died. Is that comedian there? Carpool Karaoke guy. What's his name?
James Gordon?
Yeah, because he's briefly in it, and he dies. He has a cameo. He's in Last Jedi. He's in one of the fighters, and he just goes, "Ah!" and he blows up, and I go, yeah.
I don't even remember.
I don't know why. I've never been irritated by a late night show other than him.
Really?
Oh God, he's exhausting. I can't get into him.
Maybe it's the English. You don't like the
has nothing to do with that.
Well, his personality is kind of abrasive.
He's just not my favorite.
He's a little too
obnoxious.
British.
Has nothing to do with British. I love British. Has nothing to do with British. He's just too
happy.
Obnoxious. I don't know. There's something about him I'm not a big fan of. Just not.
It's like a weird show. It's not like there's like really not a.
Like I love Norton on BBC. He's awesome.
Really good.
Graham Norton's amazing.
It's like he tried to take the Graham Norton show kind of
and,
idea, like the one couch.
Yeah, situation. Well, that's how they do it over there. But yeah. I like that. But he was in Doctor Who, and I thought he was in Doctor Who. He was fantastic in Doctor Who.
He was.
I don't discredit his acting credibility. Yeah. He was a really good actor. In Doctor Who was a great episode. It was a comedic episode with the soccer. He was a soccer player.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this guy's great.
Yeah.
I think it was a two-parter, maybe.
It was. He was in a couple. He was in the David Tennant time frame.
No, this is Matt Smith.
Matt Smith. It was Matt Smith. That's right.
But his late night show, I don't know. Not my thing. I'm a Conan guy. Taste. I'm a Conan.
Whose show is being totally destroyed, I guess. There's like a whole new format. It's going to half an hour.
I watched his last episode of the year.
Which I'm not going to watch anymore.
They're going to a half an hour. They're getting rid of the band.
Got rid of the band completely.
No more musical guests.
No, just random people.
It's going to be a monologue, an interview.
It's going to be canceled within a year.
I feel like
it's over.
No, I don't. I think TBS will either give it back to him the way it is.
No, I think it's just not over. They're just dragging it out, playing out the string, as they say.
No.
Wait until the contract's up, and then, we're not going to renew your contract, Conan. I'm sorry.
They put so much behind Conan. I don't believe that.
Really? Because I've never seen it.
What are you talking about?
The show. It's at the wrong time, first off.
Oh, I watch Conan all the time.
11 o'clock is not a good time for a show.
Why? That's all the time.
Because I want to watch the news.
Who the hell watches the news at 11 o'clock?
People watch the news at 11 o'clock.
I hate to break it to you, Mark. Conan and all these late night shows, all their stuff is online. I mean, they're getting more hits online.
Well, he's been doing more of the travel thing anyways.
Because his ratings have been huge when he travels.
Yeah.
His ratings,
he's more of like a web series at this point than he is a TV show.
The web stuff on all these guys do very well because people don't want to stay up. And if they can watch it, it becomes viral. That's all.
Don't want to pay for it either.
It's viral marketing. So
you don't want to pay for things either.
How? You don't have to pay to watch Conan.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to pay for it.
But Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I
just,
really feel TBS is going to give it a go. I don't think they're going to get rid of them because
I don't know.
It
just doesn't seem like it's gonna.
I watched the last episode. It's kind of sad. He
doesn't
had the
seem
band
like
play
he's
out.
like-
The band's like, this is the last time.
It doesn't seem like it's his idea though.
We'll find out. The truth will come out.
It seems like it's more of a TBS idea.
It is a TBS idea. It's a TV.
Because he's doing like the tour again. He's on tour
Yeah.
doing the comedy thing again.
That's great. I'd love to see him.
I
That'd
don't
be
know
awesome.
if he comes around here. That's all I was
We should
wondering.
go. That'd be great.
I'd go. I mean, I like Conan. It's just I'm just not a fan of his show.
Well, you don't have to be a fan of the show.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just don't like the new show format.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
No,
We
the
don't
old show either. But I didn't really. It wasn't like.
Oh, Conan was the only one I really watched.
Between the choices, it's like I'm not like gonna watch Conan. I don't really watch late night shows anyways, but
I was about to say.
Conan wouldn't be my
You're too
first
busy watching
choice.
the news at 11.
I am,
You know there's news at 10:30 too. And there's news at 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock,
but I watch
6:30.
11 o'clock news. It's just when I watch the news.
You can watch it online too.
Why would I do that when I have a television?
You don't watch the news.
I do.
What do
11
you-
o'clock every night. Western Mass News.
On Channel 22?
No.
Thank
40.
God. Don't watch 22 news. It's the worst.
It is.
Stupid
I
news.
almost watch the news more, like the Channel 40 news. And I'll admit it. I watch the news more to see how bad their people are than it is to watch the actual news. Because like some of them can't even barely read a teleprompter. So
Well,
it's more entertaining for that factor.
Channel 22 has the worst news stories because every day when I lived in Mass, it would be like, here's a news story about seatbelts next week.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Here's a news story about seatbelts and cell phones.
They're
It's
the
like you're
worst.
doing the same news stories like every week.
They're one of the channels that's I think part of that corporation that like tells you what you have to report on.
I don't know.
But yeah, no,
I
I just watch it. I'm a Western Mass News guy. And Ayat used to work for them, one of my interns. That's why I used to watch it. Because he'd be on randomly. But now he doesn't work there anymore.
I'm going to start quizzing you on the news now.
All right.
So how was your Halloween?
Good. I worked.
Oh, you worked?
Yeah.
Where'd you work?
Here.
On Halloween night?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought I saw a picture of you dressed up or something.
I did it when I got home from work.
What time was that?
9.
Oh.
Like 9:30.
Is there any trick-or-treaters at 9 o'clock?
We had no trick-or-treaters. 2 years in a
Wow.
row we've had none since we've moved there. No one trick-or-treats in our neighborhood. Even though Claire like hopes that if she buys candy, they'll magically appear. We don't get any.
It was so nice outside. I sat outside.
Yeah.
Got over 30 kids. I sat on my front steps with a bowl of candy, read a magazine. People came up,
Yeah.
gave them their candy.
My parents said they got a lot of kids.
Yeah. Dude,
They were slammed.
My neighborhood was packed.
It was crazy.
The weather was beautiful.
The only thing is, like, they were like, the girls were in Disney for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a little different for my parents, I guess, they said.
Because they had to give out candy.
Well, Josh went home and did it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He ate half the candy.
Well, that's what we usually do. I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, Halloween was pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Dude, beautiful night.
It was nice.
It was a great night.
Now it's cold and rainy. Back to Seattle.
Yeah, I still got to do
Back to Seattle weather.
my leave soon.
I was going to do it this weekend, but it was like it rained all day Saturday and it was still wet yesterday.
It barely rained Saturday. Like, it rained.
Up where we were, it rained. It was windy.
Yeah,
rainy.
it was windy. It was windy here.
Really windy. And a lot of
Sunday
rain.
was beautiful, but
Like
I just didn't
downpours.
do
We
it.
had like sporadic downpours on Saturday.
yeah.
It's weird to
morning,
think.
I
It's
thought-
weird. It still surprises me the difference in weather, just like that little distance away
Yeah.
from Springfield to Enfield. It's just crazy. How
It could be
different it is.
raining in Enfield and nothing in Long Meadow.
I was pouring here today, and it's barely doing anything up where I was. It was like a little bit of,
Yeah.
or I'll even get like a lot of snow in Springfield, and I'll drive, and it's like nothing in Enfield. It's just crazy.
It's just the winds and the way.
Yeah,
the,
it's just
the way it is.
weather is. It's just interesting. to
It's
me.
cool.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I remember out, like,
Yeah, back when you lived there, you probably had the same thing.
in Long Meadow last Wednesday or Thursday, we got hail. Like,
Oh,
last
yeah, Claire
week.
was saying that when she was at work. She was like, is it hailing at the house? I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah, I texted Allison. I'm like, is it hailing? And she goes, no. Dude, it was like huge hail coming down. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And, no, I think it was like last Monday or the Monday before. And
Yeah.
or Tuesday. And Allison's like, no, nothing's here. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, you missing it. And it was like coming out of
Yeah,
buckets.
because I was driving to here, and it was doing that. It was like hailing on the way here. Like it had just stopped. You could see it on the roads and stuff. I was like, what the heck happened here?
Yeah, it's cool.
Like even the Springfield Long Meadow, it's like, what the heck happened?
What happened here?
We have some kind of storm that no one told me about.
So, Marcus.
Yes.
How did Jeremy do at the East Windsor Con?
We did pretty good. We saw a lot of stuff.
Yeah?
I was quite surprised. We did it. It was a
great turnout.
It was a
Thank you for
really
everybody who went.
huge turnout. I was really surprised by that as well.
It's a great turnout.
It was very buyer's market turnout. It was very much that way. It was like a lot of, like a seller's market, I should say.
Buyer's market?
But it's also a buyer's market because the deals are really good too. So.
Oh, especially at your table. The deals were fantastic.
Yeah.
I just walk steals and deals, as they say.
Hey.
More on the steals, less on the
Everything
deals.
must go.
The next one's in February.
February 24th, my dad's birthday.
Ooh. But the Golden Gavel, which hosts
the home.
the home of the East Windsor Con, they're going to have a toy and collectibles auction
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Saturday, December 8th, 2018. Preview is set for 10 a.m. The auction starts at 1 p.m. I'm definitely going to go.
They're planning to be out of there by 6. That's the plan.
Yeah, the auction's at 1, so it'll be done by 6.
Yeah.
The Golden Gavel will be offering vintage toys, character toys, paper collectibles, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, die-cast vehicles, home video games, which I'm excited for, vintage pinball machines, vintage G.I. Joe action figures and vehicles, fantasy role-playing sets and models,
Wow.
and other related collectibles. They're going to be adding things as the weeks go on, and that's going to be happening again December 8th.
Yeah.
The preview is at 10 a.m. The auction starts at 1 p.m. Get there early.
Should be pretty good.
Yeah, I have it on my calendar.
Yeah.
And there is the Eastfield Mall.
Yes, Eastfield Mall show I think is.
Is it they're doing that on a Saturday or Sunday?
It's a Saturday and Sunday.
It's December 3rd, right?
The weekend before, I think.
It's the weekend before.
Yep, 3rd and 4th.
And that's going to be a toys and comic book show.
Yes, which they always are now. They're all that way now.
No, it's got to be December 2nd. That's a Sunday.
2nd and 3rd, I think it is.
3rd's a Monday.
Then 1st and 2nd.
It was only one day on the flyer I got. Let me Google it.
Let me see.
Excuse me, folks. Eastfield Mall.
I have it in my phone.
You do?
I do.
Dead air.
Do.
Sunday.
I know they have one coming up this soon, so December. They have a comic and toy show.
Yes.
December 9th.
Oh, we were way off. That's
the day after that, so it's a Sunday.
It's the same weekend.
Yes.
Okay. So
from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can meet Walking Dead's Madison Lintz, aka the Sophia from Walking Dead. She had to postpone from the last time she was there. She was supposed to be their last show, but she couldn't make it for her prior commitments. Yeah, so they're going to do a toy and collectibles thing there. That's going to be all throughout the mall. They also have one coming up November 25th at the markets at Eastfield. You can do a meet and greet with Kelly, former
who?
WWE diva.
Kelly?
Yes.
Who's that?
She used to wrestle at the old... It's actually a 2-day thing that weekend. Because also on December 8th, which is the Saturday, it's a sports cards and collectibles as well.
Really?
So it's a Saturday and Sunday. It's usually a weekend thing. So Sunday is the Madison Lintz autograph signing, and on Saturday it's just a regular comics and collectibles show. So it'll probably be a whole weekend of toys and comic books and collectibles.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So between the two things, I'll probably be there the whole weekend.
Cool. All right, Marcus.
What else you got going on, Brian?
So,
you played that Red Dead?
Oh my God.
Dead 2?
It is amazing.
It looks amazing.
It is fantastic.
Per the commercials, it looks really good visually.
Oh, I mean, it's Rockstar.
Yeah.
It's the detail, man. The detail in the game is just unbelievable, and it's kind of sad.
Well, the last one was, too.
Well, let me explain.
Well, don't tell me the stories or anything.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No.
So I'm still going to play.
I'm not going to give any story away.
All right.
I'm talking detail.
Okay.
When the sun, night cycles is beautiful.
Yeah.
They have a moon come out.
Yeah.
The sun comes out.
Yeah.
But it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So
have you cried playing this game yet,
No.
Bryon?
No.
Be honest with us.
I'm going to tell you a second. Hold on. Some of the detail. You know when you're outside on a hot, sunny day?
You get like the haze?
Well, it's got the haze.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you can see through your ears turn red because the light's going through your ears or your fingers. It's like a red. Your ears turn like if I'm standing in front of the sun.
You get like a sunburn.
You can see almost your
Yeah, it's like the veins and stuff in your ears and stuff.
The game's got that, and I'm like, whoa,
Wow.
That's a weird detail, but they got it. Here's the thing that's kind of I'm hunting, right?
Yes.
Now, you can do in tracker mode, and you can see tracks of
Yeah.
animals or people or whatever. And you can actually see the animal. And when you put tracker mode on, you can actually see the veins in the animal. You see the heart and the brain.
Yeah.
Now, if you do a clean shot in the heart or the brain, it kills it right away.
Instantly. But if not, it lumbers around.
Oh, it is so sad. I just was like, oh, this is so sad. I can't do this. I shot at a wolf.
And you didn't kill it right away?
Oh,
Hit it in the back or something?
you walk over to it, it's lying on its side, whimpering and trying to run away. It's
You have
just,
to put it out of its misery?
yeah. You walk over to it and it prompts you, and you stab it in the heart with your knife, and the guy goes, I gotta put you out of your misery, and you're like, and I'm like, what? Like it was like
Skippy?
I was like, this no. And then I shot at a deer, didn't kill it all the way, and it ran around with an arrow in it,
Yeah.
making this deer dying noise, which was really sad. And it lands on the ground. And it's like, rah, rah, and I'm like, okay, no more hunting. I'm done hunting. I'm gonna make a shot. I gotta do a clear
You just
shot.
got to be better at hunting, is what the
Well,
story is.
I was shooting on horseback using
Yeah.
a bow and arrow. If you use bow and arrow, you don't hurt the meat.
Yeah. Means you got to get better at shooting off the horse.
Yeah, it was rough.
You got to
Those-
practice shooting at people where you don't have to care as much.
You know what it
about
was? Because the wolf was so close to a dog. That was kind of sad.
Yeah.
And then the deer, I was like, yep, gonna stop hunting for now. But it's amazing, the detail.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And I've heard because we were at Star Wars and people behind us were talking about it. And the guy was saying, like, when you do the hunting, you actually do the caping and everything, and it's, like, really realistic.
You rip the skin off the
Yeah.
animals, and you actually see the animal. You
Yeah.
like in Red Dead 1, it would be a close-up of your face, and you just go,
Yeah,
and
just
a blood
splurting.
This, you run the knife down the belly, and he literally rips the fur off. You see its dead carcass, and he flips it over, and he grabs the fur. You bundle it up, and you put it on your horse, and you could sell it. Or
How did, like, PETA or someone not, like, jump on that?
why?
But it seems
It's
like
a
that'd be
video
something
game.
they would do, though.
It takes place in Wild Wild West.
Well, I know, but it just seems weird that, like, something like that would have been grabbed. Like, they complain about everything else.
Yeah, a bunch of whiners. It's a video game.
Send all letters. It's a courtesy of Brian Kazaska.
It's a video game. It's not real life. But this is what they did back then.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is absolutely amazing. I am 20% into the story. I have done so many cool
Not
things.
that anyone couldn't tell by your social media feed.
There you go, baby. It's the only thing I do on social media.
God, I see one more picture of you playing a video game.
Don't go on Facebook then.
How can you not, even if I'm not on Facebook, it still pops up.
Why? Do you like it?
Anytime I go to check something, it's like, oh, Brian's home while playing Red Dead Redemption again.
And you're not.
We know where Brian is.
Sucker!
We need to find Brian.
It is amazing. The game is amazing. You just got to play it so we can talk about it. Because there's just so much to talk about.
Yeah, I'll get
and I
around
don't want to
to it.
ruin
I'll
anything
get
for
around
you.
to
But it's amazing.
Yeah.
So, Red Dead Redemption 2
Yes.
is now the biggest entertainment opening weekend of all time. It brought in $725 million in 3 days.
That's crazy.
It has sold 725 million worth of copies in its first 3 days of release.
That's crazy.
Grand Theft Auto 5, which sold 1 billion worth of copies in its first 3 days.
Well,
that was not over a weekend. It launched on a Tuesday. Hence why Rockstar is using biggest opening weekend.
Yeah, instead of biggest ever release.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 basically outsold everything of media in one weekend. Like, blew away everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. And I know Grand Theft Auto 6 will probably do the same in 5-6 years from now when it comes out.
It's funny how, like, every person who's talked about it's like playing Westworld. Not really.
There's no robots.
Yeah, you're not.
Well, maybe people who watch Westworld, and that's the only...
It's the very closest assimilation to it. It's more like...
You know what it's like, Mark?
It's like playing Hell on Wheels, a video game.
When we played Red Dead 1, Hell on Wheels was out, so we compared it to that. Now, a younger generation who may or not familiar with Westerns, and Westworld's probably the closest thing to a Western they've watched.
It is.
They are going to compare it to that because that's all they got.
I know. It's just kind of funny to hear.
It's just a different generation sort of thing.
They're not robots, though.
There are cool, weird things you find. And there is a house that if you're in at 2 o'clock in the morning, a UFO will show up.
Really?
Yes. A lot of cool Easter eggs.
That's like a thing from Grand Theft 5 or something?
Yes. Every Rockstar
has a UFO thing in it?
Yes. And people are wondering, when's the payoff going to be? Like, what are they going to...
Alien story?
Well, I mean, in Grand Theft Auto 5, you are abducted. Remember, what's his face gets abducted. You're in the UFO, and I can't remember if it was a dream he was having, but they had the aliens probing him.
Oh, the bald guy, yeah.
The mobster guy.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
But there was UFOs. There was a UFO. These alien these people that were like a convent, but they believed in the aliens. A cult.
Yeah.
Well, that was different. There's two different things. There was like this area with all this alien stuff.
Oh, it was like almost like
the tent people.
Yeah.
And then I unlocked. If you collect all the pieces to the UFO, you unlock this cool UFO car, and I unlocked it. But you can't do anything. I mean, it's a cool car, but nothing major happens. And UFOs would come down on the city at a certain point, and people were trying to figure it out for the longest time, and nobody has. And now a UFO shows up at Red Dead. It's kind of cool.
Maybe they're making an alien.
They're gonna make a Westworld game next.
No, like an alien fighting video game kind of thing,
It would be cool if they did something with UFOs for DLC, like they did the Undead with Red Dead 2, 1. It would be kind of cool. It's so weird because this is the prequel, so I constantly...
Like Cowboys versus Aliens?
Feel like this is Red Dead 1 and that was Red Dead 2 because of the story.
Yeah, because it's a prequel.
But I'm so interested to see how this is going to end because I want to know how they're going to bridge it.
One guy survives because he's in the first.
But what I'm wondering if you're going to end up playing John Marston at the end.
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
Not necessarily.
But that'd be like that makes sense.
But you could, yeah. But I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm 20% through. The game is absolutely fantastic. The detail.
Like only 20% through because you're like you and you collect every little thing that goes on in the game, or are you just actually playing the storyline?
I'm playing side missions and storyline.
Yeah. Okay.
The storyline is very good.
Yeah.
You're in a camp with a group of other people.
Yeah.
With the gang.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about this game is the NPCs in the group are like the most alive I've ever seen in a game. In a way where when you walk in, they're interacting with each other and you. They'll randomly come up and talk to you, and you can talk to them back. And any NPC you see in the game, you can greet and talk to, and they will talk to you back. It's beyond bonkers.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Usually it'd be like certain people you can talk to. You literally can talk to everybody.
Wow.
But your gang, and it's not a fetch quest. They got, like, you do one fetch quest and your character's just like, all right, I'm done being your errand boy. Like, it's taking those old ways of doing open world games and changing it up, like, which is awesome. So they're kind of like saying, You're not going to be doing
play
this.
the game you want to play.
Yeah, it's like Far
If you want
Cry.
to be one of those guys that just blasts through the story, then just blast the story.
You could.
Because that's what I'll do. Because I don't play the side stuff.
The side stuff's really great.
Wait, no, but I don't do that till after I do the main story.
Well, I don't know if you can or not, but you meet side characters like this one guy who has a circus and he needs help finding his animals. I helped find all his animals. It was really fun. And he had a dog dressed up as a lion. So he's saying, I have a lion loose, and it's just a dog dressed as a lion.
Yeah.
But it gets interesting with that. Then you have other characters you're helping out, which are a lot of fun. So the game is a 10, man. It's like, I want you to play it so we can next year we can talk about it when you finish it.
Play it.
We should do a Red Dead like review once you finish.
Yeah.
And I'll keep my mouth shut until you're ready.
As well as I'm doing with Making a Murderer 2.
Yeah, I'm on episode 5.
Oh, man.
We've been watching...
It gets crazier and crazier.
Episode 5 is when
you're right before it gets really good.
Well, they finally talk about the boyfriend guy.
Yeah, you're right at that point. It's about to...
Which is someone I've been screaming about since
season 1. This is what Claire said. She was like, all of our theories were like pretty close. There's what's going on.
All right. Keep it shh. Next time when I see you and Claire, I'll be done. Anything else? Oh, so Mark, we got to end the show off with you going to your first bridal shower. Wait, you went to a bridal
show, not a bridal shower. There's a bridal show at the Mass Mutual Center.
Oh yeah, which they do every year. And
they
Hartford,
do like a
Hartford does one too, right?
A lot of people do.
Yeah,
they do a spring and summer one. The big one is at Big E, I think, coming up in January.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're right.
So we were just sitting there. It came on. Well, we just saw the commercial for it the night before. We were watching TV, and I was like, "Hey, we both got tomorrow off. Let's go check it out and see what it's like." It's like $8 to get in. Let's go check it out. It was interesting. It's very small. It was just in the convention center part of the Mass Mutual Center.
Yeah.
Which is very small, anyways. But they had like a band. They had like Max Tone playing.
Oh my God, Max Tone!
Yeah, Max Tone was playing to like promote like they do weddings. So they were playing live.
Oh my God! Did you say, "Hey, I had you guys on the radio"?
No, I didn't. I was going to, but I didn't. But they were there, and then like they had the like DJs, like different DJs playing. They had like a wedding fashion show going on with like the big room. Then they had like just like the little booths with all the different places that like you can have your wedding at. And where you can buy your dresses at, where you can get this stuff at, where you can get that stuff at. So a lot of free swag and that kind of thing. So it was kind of neat to just kind of walk around. And
you see anything you like?
Yeah, there's some stuff that we found that was kind of cool. A couple ideas that we're going to look into.
Yeah. And I'm sure you can get ideas and you can be like, I could do that cheaper.
Exactly. That's what it was more about. That's what I was saying.
Because
we've already got. And the thing is, like Claire said, it's like we basically got like the main stuff done. Now it's just the ancillary stuff. Like we already have our photographer, we already have our DJ, we already have like the big things, like the locations are already picked out and everything. So
yeah.
It's now just like all the smaller stuff we need to figure out. But yeah, so it's just interesting, and there's a lot of like Claire got a lot of stuff because the bride, it's a bridal show, so it's like more like the groom they don't care about really.
No, it's not. It's not called the groom show.
Yeah, it wasn't like a wedding expo where it's more everything. But they had like a lot of like different little places and stuff, so it was interesting to kind of see all the different options that are out there, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah. But it was just an experience.
Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah.
But now we've buttoned down that we're going to do, I think I mentioned this to you before, that we're all going to wear Converses instead of like dress shoes.
Yeah. So you're going to buy all of us Converses?
No, you're going to buy your own Converses.
Why would I buy Converse? Why are you going to make everybody buy Converses? That's the weirdest thing. How much are Converses?
Like $50.
What? Why would you make everybody buy Is everybody okay with buying Converses?
Everyone else seemed to be.
Who? Who have you told?
I told Josh, and I told you, and I told John.
And what did John say?
Oh, we're cool.
But does he know he has to buy them?
Well, if not, I'll buy them. I don't care. I'll buy them for
but
you.
I'm saying, does he know he has to buy them?
We haven't really discussed that part
See?
yet.
I knew
the
it.
girls' side, they're all buying their own. Because they all want different colors, because they're going to get colors that match their dresses.
See, you're not
We're just getting black ones.
Where do you buy black Converses?
Any store that sells shoes.
I've never seen black Converse. You have to make sure you have to shop. Where do I buy them?
The shoe department in Springfield has tons of them.
See, I feel like Claire is like, she keeps everybody what's going on, and Mark just tells us information as it goes along.
No, what's the big deal?
You didn't. So okay,
I'm buying you socks and I'm buying your things for your shirt.
I'm buying you socks.
Yeah.
Don't socks come free with the suit?
No, John bought stuff. He bought his socks. John bought all our socks.
I think they were just black socks.
No, they were Argyle.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they were black and white. I still have them. I still wear them.
I wasn't wearing my Darth Vader socks. This is Star Wars Day.
You can if you want to, but I was going to get Star Wars themed socks for everybody.
Well, I have a pair.
All right. Well, I was going to buy you another pair.
Okay.
You can wear whatever ones you want, but
If you're going to buy, I'll wear them.
yeah.
You don't seem to know. You got to get everybody on the same page.
Because I wasn't even getting to that point yet. Because we're not doing our stuff till January, so I wasn't even like gotten that far yet.
Then don't tell me anything.
Well, I could tell you. You're the best man.
I know, but you gotta tell us what's going on, what we gotta do.
We're just renting suits.
Okay, and buying Converses.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta tell us.
Black Converses.
All right.
Just black Chuck Taylors, basically. That's all you need. Either high tops or low tops. Your preference.
All right. Okay.
They sell them at the shoe department in Springfield. If you need a place to find them. Or
Okay.
any store that sells shoes, basically.
She sells shoes.
She sells shoes by
at
the
the seashore.
But no, yeah.
Well, this is the first I'm hearing of this, and then you're like, "Well, yeah,
I'd mentioned it to you before.
you did, but you didn't
Yeah.
tell me what was happening."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, where are we getting suits?
Men's Warehouse.
Did you already go down there?
Yeah, I've mentioned it. Went there. Yeah.
Usually, what happens is
Well, I went to the one in.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter which one.
No. So
But I talked to the girl yesterday at the bridal show.
Uh-huh.
I had like the first, like initial conversation. So he's gonna go and we're gonna do the color selection and all that.
yeah. So
First.
you go to Men's Warehouse and you say, I'm gonna have X amount of guys in my
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna pick out these suits.
Well, I'm gonna open it up to not only just the four of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna like offer it to my dad, and her fathers, like her stepdad and
Okay.
her real dad.
All right. So you do that.
Yeah.
You say X. You got these are the colors. This is the style, and
Yeah.
then you tell us, and then we can go anytime we want.
Yeah.
I can go to Men's Warehouse in Enfield. They'll
Yes.
have your information.
Yeah.
They'll
I know.
measure me
Yeah.
up,
I
and
remember
that's
when we
it.
went to John's.
John was like, "Hey, let's
'cause
go together."
He did
But-
tuxes, so it's different.
But we didn't
for the
have to be
tuxes.
together.
No, but it's different for the tuxes. I guess you have to like, because you're only renting. You can't really. You could buy a tux, but you're not gonna.
Yeah, but we're
buy a
renting
tux.
these.
Yeah, but there
We're
is
not
an option
buying.
that if you, with the way we're doing it from going to the bridal show, there was a thing that we got that, from talking to Leila yesterday, that you have the option of if you want to buy the suit that you own, you could rent it for $249, or if you like the suit, you can just purchase it for $299. So you have that option. So if you wanted to,
I think probably you always have an option of
Yeah.
buying it if you really like it.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be a little bit fancier. We're not gonna so it's not gonna be like a suit that you'd wear to work and stuff, or a event.
when was the last time I wore a suit to work?
Well, like a work event kind of thing, if you had like a holiday party or something.
Yeah, I understand. I've been in weddings. It's
Yeah.
not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
So
like,
I'm still learning all this stuff for the first time.
but
I have no idea.
I'm explaining it to you.
I've been in one wedding, and John's was it.
You've been to Maddie and Karen's wedding.
Yeah, but I wasn't in the wedding,
Oh,
in the wedding.
but I'm just saying, once you set that up, you have to let us know, and then we go.
I
We
know,
go at
well,
our
you and I were
leisure.
gonna after we do the main thing. I figured you and I would go
Well, yeah, you just gotta tell me.
and to pick the styles and stuff.
I'll pick the styles with you.
Yeah. As the best man, that's kind of your
It's not my job. This is not my wedding.
You gotta help me out with these things.
I
You're supposed
have
to do.
No, if you have a style, pick the style. I can go with you. I'll have,
Yeah, it's a little,
All right.
bonding experience.
All right. We can pick styles
We've been
together.
friends for 10 years on Facebook. You should be able to do that for me. I thought that was hilarious the other day. I was like, we've been friends longer than 10 years, I think.
Yeah, but it's only on Facebook.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I think Facebook, we were in,
That's because I've only been on Facebook for 10 years.
I think at the same time I was. I think we got at the same time.
Yeah. Because
MySpace
MySpace.
was before that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I was thinking. Just trying to think of when the actual time frame was.
Well,
That's what made me think about it. Was like, when did we actually meet? Year-wise.
Well, we were doing the 20 Rock Countdown in 2003.
Yeah.
We did
probably right around there, I would say.
We did stuff before that. So
like 2002, maybe.
Yeah.
2001.
Something like that. 2000-ish.
Because were we doing stuff before 9/11? That's what I was trying to think of. Because when I say I was in his Nuntuck, I was doing stuff with you at his Nuntuck then.
God, such a blur.
Right? Because that's what I was trying to think of. That's what it popped up in my brain because I was like, I'm going to talk to Bryon about this on the show on Monday because I can't think of it when it popped up on Facebook.
No, we weren't doing anything 9/11. We started doing our radio show.
Well, I know we weren't, but I mean, we had to be met here, is what I was thinking. We met here first when you came in to volunteer with Josh.
I was working at Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, but you came in here with Josh.
In the group of guys. We wanted to do a show.
Eric and them, and you guys wanted to do a show.
Yeah.
And all of them faded away, and you were the one that stuck around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like pretty much everything that happened with those guys,
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of things, randomly with Josh Eason and my wedding going on, if you're looking to get any video done or photos done, I thoroughly suggest Rovo Photography and Videos.
What's Rovo?
That's Josh Eason's company.
Oh, yeah?
His video for wedding stuff is excellent.
I know.
I saw this stuff online.
Yeah, he's got good
I would
stuff.
totally suggest getting him to do your wedding.
Is he going to do your wedding?
No. But I would suggest... I'm not having anyone... No, it's not just because of that. I'm not having anyone do any video for my wedding. If you're coming to my wedding and you're my friend and you want to videotape on your own, that's fine. But I'm not hiring anybody to videotape.
Oh, I thought he was doing your photos.
No.
He does photos, too.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not having any of my close friends work my wedding.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I don't want that.
That's weird.
Not that I don't think anyone could do it. It's just I just don't want that in the friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a feeling like if I would hate the thing if something happened on their end with something and it didn't work out or it didn't look the way I wanted it to look, that would ruin a friendship. I don't want that to be the reasoning behind it. That's why I will never film any of my friends' weddings either. I don't like
the time we were invited to Mike
Haynes' wedding, and then he wanted us to videotape it.
I'm not going to go. If you want us to film,
I'm not working your wedding.
No.
If I'm going to your wedding, I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, back to what we were talking about.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was 2002. I probably could find it by looking up just your
the day I signed up here.
Your thing when you signed up, but I was trying to think.
That would be it.
Because it's been a while now. It's a long time.
Yeah, it's much more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's always fun listening back at the old radio stuff.
I sound really young.
We both sound different.
I sound way different, I think.
Yeah,
I think you sound the same because I've known you forever. And
I sound different, too.
I can't tell the difference in your voice, but I can tell the difference in my voice.
See, I can tell the difference in mine and yours.
Yeah. I mean, your laugh is exactly the same. And you fart constantly while we're doing things. You've done it 20 times since we've been doing the show today. Do you have an issue? Is there something going on? What did you have for breakfast?
I'm gassish. I don't know.
I've seen a lot of you do that weird smirk on your face when you do it, too. It's like you're proud of yourself. I farted. Yay.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about it like you.
Well, it's because it's just kind of obvious at this point. You've been hopping up and down in the chair all the time we're doing
I'm making it to a hot box for you. I don't know. It could be the oatmeal I had today.
Oh, man.
Sutton's not
that whole
right.
grain.
Sutton's beat up my tummy.
Ooh.
I don't know. Where are we going?
Where are we going? More classic? Do you have any more hidden gems?
I'm glad you asked. A good segue into next week's show.
I like to ride the segue everywhere I go.
So next week we won't be doing a show. I have to work. The week of Thanksgiving, if we can record on Tuesday. Can we record on Tuesday?
It's fine by me.
Okay.
I'm only taking that Friday off, so I don't care.
You're working on Thanksgiving?
No, we have that off anyways. We're closed. But
You're working on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I have it off. I have Wednesday and Friday off.
I don't work in a school where they close the building every time in the rain.
Yeah, baby.
Every time the wind changes direction, they don't have to work. I work in a real business where they actually keep the doors open.
Where Mark watches TV.
Yeah, that's right.
And surfing Facebook all day.
You know it.
Surfing the Facebook.
Looking at all your pictures from Red Dead Redemption.
He's like, dislike.
Yeah.
All right. Next week.
Yes.
Do you remember the interview we did with the next extension? With Christopher Dupre.
At
the Zuntuck.
CBGB's?
At Zuntuck.
Oh, okay.
Zuntuck.
Yeah.
It had Chris Dupre,
Brendan Postemski.
Brendan, and Ryan. That was it.
Yeah, Dan Cahill had to work.
Yeah, I wasn't there. And
I was in school at the time, I think.
we recorded this interview with them, and they got to play their music they like.
Yeah.
And it went for an hour or so, and then at the end, they get to play one of their songs acoustic.
They did. They played acoustic.
But what happened on the airing of the show...
It got cut off.
It goes to... At the end of the hour, it goes to an automated, like, you're listening to us, not talk radio, and then it cuts it off completely. Yeah. Well, because it was one long file, we played it and it went over the hour.
Yeah.
And literally their ending got cut off.
Yeah.
And they were all listening to it. And then we get in the text messages what happened to the show. We re-aired it.
Supposed to. We told a person in charge that was happening.
Yeah.
That we needed the extra time, and he was supposed to fix that.
Yeah. But it didn't.
He didn't.
It was like an hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think we re-aired it, but it didn't really matter.
Have the effect.
So this has not aired since 2000. I think it's from 2006.
Wow.
I think.
We're in there that long? 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. It's
I say we weren't on that long. I say maybe like 2
or 3, 4, 5. It's
might be 2005 or 6.
I can tell you right now.
Might have been on for 4 years, I think.
We've been on. We did a lot in time.
We did.
Mark. Hold on.
And you've been doing this for when did we start this?
2009.
So we were on until 2008. We just took a year off.
We weren't on the radio until
2007?
No. We took a long time.
Well, when did you graduate?
2006.
Then that's when we stopped.
Yes. Congratulations.
That would solve it. That's how we solved that question.
Yeah. It aired February 10th, 2006.
So this is one of our almost last shows.
It's the last year we were on the air.
Yeah.
The last year. It was called The Next Extension Radio.
Yes.
And it includes the acoustic set. It includes some bloopers at the end, and it includes the sweepers they recorded.
Nice.
For us.
Nice.
Which probably never got aired. I did edit one of those in last week's 20-hour countdown, because that was recorded in 2006, and that was in 2003.
Yeah.
So I did edit one of those in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be airing next week.
Nice.
So it's crazy. You get to hear these guys and us talk to them, and there's some sexual double entendres they try to slip in because it's the radio.
Yeah.
And that was ultimately our demise.
One of our downfalls, yeah.
When we had GB on.
That was the ultimate demise.
That was the ultimate demise.
Yeah.
That was like a fucking...
We were feeling our oats at that point. We were feeling ourselves a little too much.
You know, let's just be happy that happened then, because if that happened now, we would have been... The way everything is...
like in our 20s and stupid guys.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Nowadays, you couldn't get away with that. We
would have been...
We'll never air that. We'll never see the light of day anyways.
It's gone.
I don't think have it anyway.
I don't have it. Yeah. We didn't do anything bad.
No. It was just... Someone ran for the avant-garde section of the whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like... We didn't do anything thoroughly inappropriate.
No.
Just inappropriate for a college radio station.
Yes.
It was on regular radio, you could have got away with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
This day and age, yeah.
Yeah, nothing worse than anything Howard Stern's ever done.
Oh, yeah.
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 It wasn't that bad. It was fine.
But it got us kicked off.
Yeah, we were leaving anyways.
Yeah.
You graduated. We weren't sticking around.
No. But that was it.
Yeah.
That's when we stopped.
Yeah. It was a mutual agreement.
Of being kicked out. It was not mutual. We did not want to go like that.
No.
We were literally kicked off.
Yeah.
We aired it that weekend.
Well, there was issues behind that.
It
Besides
aired
that,
Friday night.
they were just looking for a reason.
I graduated that day.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, we got canned.
Yeah.
Like,
they were looking for a reason to get rid of us.
The person in charge was looking for a reason.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got Megan Kelly, basically.
Yeah. The ratings were low.
The ratings were
They wanted us
low.
off the air, but they had no other reason to get us off the air.
We said one bad thing, one wrong thing, and you're done.
Yeah.
We got Megan Kelly.
Yeah. Well, we were causing a little bit of a stink, too, at the same time. It wasn't like we weren't.
What do you mean?
I mean, we were causing issues at the time. We weren't. We were very
We were not.
rebellious.
We pushed.
We did.
We got a lot.
We did. We
Because-
also pushed a little bit. I think that we, upon being a little older and more mature,
we did.
we probably could have done it differently. But we also knew what we wanted, and we wanted it done.
Yeah.
And it wasn't being done the way that we thought it should be, so we made sure everyone knew about it.
Well, I listened to.
And we weren't afraid to say it.
I listen to
Which
107 now.
Kind of think we were brave in it. We were.
Well, I listen to 107 now.
It's the same exact thing as it was when we were there.
No, it is totally not. They are doing a bang-up job now. They
have a new guy that's taken over.
Yeah,
It's really good.
It's exactly the way it should have been when we were on. 107 now is they change it up daily. They have different weeks. Is a different genre of music.
Yeah.
When nothing is going on, it's regular, just alternative kind of modern music.
Yeah.
But I hear students.
Yeah.
They actually had interviews with the town reps for the election, which was very informative, and I listened to that. They're using podcasting and online sources now.
Yeah.
They are, I hear students.
Yeah.
And this is exactly...
That was our whole thing.
There was no students.
We were the only students on. And I wasn't even a student at the time.
No. And we got shit on for everything.
Yeah.
Now, that Halloween episode that we just aired, that episode aired on a Wednesday night. Well, Halloween was a Wednesday night. Or it aired the week before. Halloween was that weekend. It aired on a Wednesday night. And what happened was, because we had Dan and Allison on, the person in charge heard these two people, said, I didn't know who they are, and he basically killed the reception of the show.
Yeah, turn the volume down.
And then he called us saying, how dare we have people on the outside come on the radio?
Yeah.
And then they are students.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything wrong. You listen to that now. We did nothing wrong. We had fun.
Yeah.
We played music.
I would say back then we were probably like one of the if we had ratings, I would say we probably had good ratings.
Yeah.
Because people were always telling us that they were listening to us all the time.
My favorite was whenever at Stafford Speedway and I was doing a video.
Yeah.
And the driver said, I recognize your voice. And I go, and this is at the time we weren't doing radio anymore. Yeah. And I go, I did 107. He goes, I listen to you. Oh, Marc and Bryon, I listen to you guys every morning. He goes, you still do that? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, people thought we were still doing it.
Yeah, people thought we were doing it and just thought they just
didn't hear us anymore.
Stuff changed, so they went on and watched this other stuff.
Yeah, but
yeah. I know for a fact, there's always a weird thing that we always knew, that we were the only radio channel, played in the prisons in summers because we had no commercials.
Oh, yeah.
So my uncle, who would spend time in prison frequently, would always say to me, hey, I'm listening to your show the other night. When he'd write my grandmother, he'd be like, tell Marc I listened to his show. It was really good and funny.
Yeah.
So we used to give him shout-outs in prison.
I remember that.
He's like the only place.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just and it was like a town thing. Like people in town would always stop us and say stuff. And
we had
people would come to us at events when we were doing at random things for other things and find out that we were those people and would flip out.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Remember we had a fan page from Liz?
We did.
Who lived in Long Meadow.
We had 2 high school girls,
From Long Meadow.
Yeah.
Who made a fan page.
We just got married not too long ago.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we were friends on Facebook.
I'm friends with her.
But yeah, she just got married not too long ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. We've known her forever.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. They wanted to hang out with us and stuff. It was really awkward.
Or when we in the summertime we would do the 20 Rock.
When you graduate, we'll hang out.
We would do the 20 Rock countdown live only in the summer.
Yeah.
And in the winter we would pre-record it.
Yeah.
And in the summer we do it live. And one time we asked, we want McDonald's. And our friend Megan Greenleaf, who was listening, came in and gave us McDonald's.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was cool.
There's a lot of stuff like that, random things. Remember one time we were doing a show and your brother had been out on a weekend.
I was just talking about this with Allison.
And we're sitting there looking out the window, and we're on the air live, and your brother heard it somewhere where he was? Or he knew that we were there?
No.
And he just appeared.
No, this is what happened. My brother and his friend were out drinking the entire night.
Yeah.
We did our show at 8 in the morning, 8 to 10 every morning. He was still
9
drunk.
to 11.
He was still drinking.
9 to 11.
9 to 11.
Yeah. Every morning.
I thought it was 8 to 10.
Nope, 9 to 11. Every morning.
All right. Anyway.
I have it memorized because he used to do the commercials.
Okay.
The morning show with Marc and Bryon. Every morning from Monday through Friday, 9 to 11.
Probably it's on the commercial that
Yeah.
it's on the thing. Anyway, he just showed up because he knew we were there.
We just heard hearing
And
knocking
he
on
did
the
the
window.
hammer dance outside the window.
He's dancing by the window. Like,
And I'm like, dude,
on?
what's going on? He's like,
And he was hungover and obliterated.
dude, he was still drinking.
Yeah.
He was still drunk. And then Kevin was just like, dude, we've been drinking all night. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
He was taking classes at the time.
Yes.
So he knew we were there because
Yeah.
when he was taking class, me and you just finishing up doing our
Yeah.
show, and
Yeah.
the TV class would be happening.
Yeah.
Because you'd walk through and see the kids.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
Now, for New Year's, for Christmas this year, I'm going to re-air.
We did a Christmas countdown. Do we have that? Do you have that anywhere?
No, we did a New Year's
I
countdown.
remember we did a Christmas countdown one year.
We always did it on. We
did
always
like our
did it.
top 20 Christmas songs of all time.
We always did that every year on the radio.
Yeah.
But this
I remember
year,
that.
I found something special that we did in the podcast.
The New Year's episode? The 107 songs?
So I have an idea. I have that.
We did. I remember that.
Yeah, but I want to recreate it for New Year's. Me and you.
The top 107 songs of the year?
Well, we're just going to do our top 10. And we're going to count down the top 10 songs of that year.
Of 2018?
No, 2000. We did it in 2004, 2005. I have it.
Our top 10 songs 2005?
I
I don't even know what songs came out in 2005.
Was it 2005 we did that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to. I have the file. But
I gotta say it was 2000. I would have said 2007, but we weren't on there then.
no, it was 107 songs.
We did 107 songs of 2000, whatever year it was.
Whatever year it was. And we were on all day.
We were.
And we recorded every hour.
We did.
All and
Beforehand. We didn't
yes,
do it live.
No. And then we gave out one digit of Mike Smith's phone number.
The whole time.
The whole
we were
time.
at his house.
Yes, we're at his house for his New Year's party.
New Year's party.
And someone called him
And someone called him on his phone.
because we gave away one digit every hour or something, and we gave out his number.
I remember that. That was awful. We should have done that.
That was pretty fun.
I think you or one of us gave away his address because we were having a party at his house.
No, we didn't give away his address.
Or was it a cell phone number? That was
It
what
was a
was,
cell
his
phone number.
Yeah, that's right.
We didn't give away his
And said we were at his house. If they could find it, we'd let him in.
Yes.
That was what it
And
was.
he got a phone call.
He got really mad about that.
But he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a Christmas show
man.
already in the can for us. It's our long lost Scrooge play.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna re-edit it and put it on Christmas. I'm gonna put it out
was
that week.
good. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I think it came out great. And the thing was
Our radio play.
at that time,
Yeah.
we weren't paying for service space, so it wasn't up for very long.
Yeah.
And it was a big file. So I'm gonna put it up for Christmas.
Yeah.
But I think for New Year's, I have an idea for me and you,
Okay.
and I think we should do it.
I'll do whatever.
Okay,
I'm up for it.
cool. All
People
right.
have actually asked us about doing another radio play.
Yeah, and it's a
We've
hard.
toyed with the idea of doing,
Charlie Brown.
was it Charlie Brown? I
We
remember we
talked
toyed
about
with
that.
doing War of the Worlds.
Charlie Brown. We
Yeah.
need something. I'm just gonna play Scrooge this year. We did a great time with Scrooge.
We do It's a Wonderful Life, too.
That was a mess.
That was awful.
It was horrible.
That was
And-
when someone's was here.
Who?
Kylie's old friend, I think, did
Yeah,
that one.
she was here, but
Yeah.
I did horrible. I wasn't. I had.
It was a weird one to do.
It was way too long.
Yeah, it was.
We were exhausted. I was just
We
not
got bored
in
with it.
the
towards the end.
right.
People started dropping out in the middle of it.
I was not in the right frame of mind. It was a bad night.
Yeah.
It just came out horrible. It's
You know
an
what the funniest part
embarrassment.
of that thing with the 10 years ago thing? I don't know if on your memories it popped up.
I haven't been on Facebook.
Okay. Over the weekend as well, 2 days after we started on Facebook,
Yeah.
there's a post from you. Marc Moving Company is at it again, which means I moved you out of someone's house in 2008. Of one of the many times I moved you.
I don't know.
And I was trying to figure out
2008?
whereabouts that was.
Probably moved back home at that time.
Was that the move back to your parents' house one?
Yeah. Because me and Austin started going out in 2009.
Oh, so that was during that back and forth?
Because me and Austin will be together for 10 years next year.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yep. Wow. And we'll be married for a year in May.
Well, I know that.
In March, it'll be 10 years.
What date in May is you guys?
The 25th.
Okay.
Why? You know.
I know. I was just trying to remember. I thought it was something around there, but I couldn't remember exactly what date it was.
You just wanted to have the same month as me. 25th.
No, I didn't want the same month as you.
But you got it.
Yeah. I got the better one, though. May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with us always.
We picked the 25th because that was Allison's parents' wedding anniversary.
My parents was the 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which originally was going to be the day, but then I was like, nope. I'm not getting married the same day as my parents got married on. Let's go the next day. Not thinking at the time.
Yeah, May 4th is
Then I was
pretty
like,
good.
May 4th, oh man.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at old photos on Facebook on last week at some time. It is like a time capsule, but...
It is. It's a weird
I've
time capsule.
really
it's like
dropped
things
off.
you want to see or remember, and there's also some stuff in there that you don't want to remember.
Of course not.
You're like, oh, no, why? How can I delete that from Facebook and ever?
This is why I'm not on there really anymore.
Yeah. It's interesting, though. Like, I have none of that like stuff that I'm like, ugh, no, but it's just interesting to see.
It is. It's like it's a scrapbook. It's an online scrapbook.
It is an online scrapbook.
Pretty much. All right, Marcus.
All right.
So
Brian,
we got a lot of plans for the end of the
Bra
year.
guy.
We got a lot of plans.
The bra guy.
Next week, the next Extension Radio
Oh, man.
from 2006.
Should be good.
It is
I have
good.
to tag the boys in that one.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Prey's going to love it.
Yeah. Stemsky just got married, too.
Yes, I saw that. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, we're all getting older. We're all getting married off.
We are. We are.
Except for Hutzel. Still looking for that special someone that can help him account his way through life.
Yes, not going to happen. So
Oh, God. I know what you're addicted to. I could see it.
one of my favorite songs. Happy Halloween, folks. Oh, that's a commercial for
Commercial for Ned Lamont. Not one of my favorite songs.
Ned Flanders and Bob Stephanopoulos.
I don't even know who to vote for at this point tomorrow. Let's
Don't
tomorrow.
vote for Bob.
Vote tomorrow, everybody.
Go vote.
Vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just vote.
I like Oz. We like Oz.
Yeah. It's a good option.
All right. Go
See you all
vote.
next week, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I said you on fire with gas and a lighter. You scream when I say I'll kill you that way. Sydney, my knife in the dark.
of that backwoods bullshit. Jason, Michael, bring it back, bitch.
No matter the distance, I want you to know that I can guarantee. I say you on fire with gas and a lie.